Hello, I'm Gus Downing, publisher and editor of the D&D Daily, and this is the LP News Network. We're here today with Scott Thomas, the Global Director of Market Development for Retail and Banking for Genetec. Celebrating their 20th anniversary this summer, Genetec is one of the largest open architecture providers of unified video management software in the world, and the largest provider of this solution to retailers in North America. Scott, thanks for being here today.
Oh, thank you, Gus. Appreciate it. It's been a remarkable 20 years for Genetec. Currently, we're doing business with over 20 of the NRF top 150 customers out there, and over 125 of the Fortune 500 companies are Genetec customers. I think there's a lot of different reasons why our product resonates well in retail. The biggest of the value propositions that we offer is a unified solution. And what that means is the ability to incorporate many different types of loss prevention products and platforms into one unified piece of software. Example, like point of sale exception reporting and intrusion alarm monitoring, access control, EAS, analytics, all of that in one single piece of software. And what that really does is it streamlines the investigation process substantially for the loss prevention department. We have one customer that's been a customer for quite a while that actually had a 30% increase in the number of case closures that they've had since they've been on this unified platform. And simply put, it's because all that data points, all of that information is right there married with the associated video. Whether they're doing live monitoring or whether it's just forensic investigation. So that plays very well. And the other thing that resonates with retail is that we are an open architecture product. And what that means is we'll work with any different type of camera and any type of different hardware in terms of servers or client machines. There's a lot of different manufacturers out there that make both cameras and video software. They'll claim to be open architecture, but when it comes to the camera doing something like, say, a motion search or motion-based recording or adding analytics, well, guess what? That third-party camera doesn't work. They make you buy their camera. And a lot of times they don't find out about this until they've already made a substantial investment in their systems.
I've heard of it a few times, quite frankly. And that's a little bit of a surprise at the end of the process.
It is.
In doing some research, I've seen Genetec is very focused on cybersecurity initiatives. Can you tell us a little bit about the connection between physical security world and the threats retailers face from the bad guys in cyberspace?
Sure. I don't think you can open up your news feed anymore without seeing a daily malware attack or ransomware attack coming out, and these are substantial threats that companies face. Most of the time when we think of those type of threats, we think of something like maybe an email being sent that you click on a link, right, and it takes you to a malicious website, or maybe somebody that's phishing for password information on social media, that they can hack in. But I'll tell you that there's substantial vulnerabilities in the physical security world. A great example, there are literally tens of thousands of DVRs and HVRs out there that are running on the Windows XP platform. Microsoft stopped all support for that program, and it means there's no patches. Means there's no updates. Those systems are wide open for hacking or for malicious attack. Another example is IP cameras. There is a major manufacturer out there right now that has literally sold millions of cameras, and they're just were found by the Department of Homeland Security to have a back door, and that back door can be used by hackers to do a multitude of bad things, including launching DDoS, which is a distributed denial of service attack against websites. And that poor security also, it contributes to some other things too. For example, you might be surprised to know there's websites out there right now where you can log on and you can literally watch someone's business or watch the security cameras in someone's home because the password protection is just not there. It's a really scary environment. I would hope all the listeners out here would do their own research on this and ask some serious questions of their integrators and their manufacturers, and make sure that their products are secure. Genetec's really tried to take the lead in bringing these issues to the forefront, and along with our camera partners, we have built different strategies and products to ensure that all of our customers' information is safe and secure, and that they can move forward with our video with that full knowledge.
Certainly. Can you tell us about some of the new products and the focus for Genetec Retail here at the show?
Sure. We're launching 2 new products here at NRF Protect 2017. The first is called Retail Sense, and Retail Sense is a retail business intelligence platform. And the first thing I'll tell you about, it's open architecture. So you don't have to be using Genetec Security Center, or you could use your own video management software with that. That suite of products includes things like people counting, queue management, conversion rates, heat mapping, customer flow and activity detection, even demographic information. Put together in a nice cloud-based dashboard that's really easy for the operations and merchandising folks to use. The second new product that we're launching here is called Genetec Clearance, and that's a case management solution. And again, that's also a cloud-based product. And by the way, our cloud partner is Microsoft Azure. And as a cloud product, it gives you some real strong benefits. First and foremost is now, instead of burning, let's say, a CD or downloading to a zip drive and handing that off to law enforcement or maybe to legal, you can actually just send a URL out, and they can access that information from the Genetec cloud. You have full permission and privilege, so I know that Gus downloaded this at 1 o'clock on Tuesday, right? So I have my full chain of custody. There's some other huge benefits to that also. Since they're housed in the Azure data centers, there's built-in redundancy. So there's no more lost CDs. There's no more, hey, the server just dropped and we just lost a year's worth of evidence. We've even built tools into this product to redact video, meaning that, let's say that I have a clip that I need to give to law enforcement or I need to give to media. It's going to play on the 6 o'clock news. We're looking for a suspect. We can actually blur their faces out and hand that off with full confidentiality and protection for the customers that weren't involved in the act. So,
very impressive. Well, Scott, I want to thank you for being here today and taking the time and the support of the Daily's effort here. So, thank you.
Thank you, Gus, and we'll hope that any of the folks that are listening that are here at the show visit us in booth 734 here at NRF Protect.
There you go. Well, that's it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank you for watching. And until next time, let's keep them all safe out there.